Hello, everybody, and good evening. Someone asked me to do a reading on Natalie Wood. And just so you know, I have no idea how this reading will turn out. All of the readings flow spontaneously and they are unrehearsed. So this will be the same as that. So it will be interesting to see what happens when we connect with this energy. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, so heaven is the feeling. Heaven is welcome to her with this time now that she lives in presence of spirit. Okay. And so with this journey that she took while in body, we will go backward in time, as you can see the pendulum going backward. And okay, so there were some on a boat or a ship, a cruise, I don't know. And there she was that evening with her man. Okay. Okay, she was there, all right. And the waters were captivating to her, the spirit of the night. Okay, so the waters glistened that evening, sparkling, moonlight, evening light. Okay, so this was captivating to her. I do see her drinking. Okay, so there was alcohol or wine or something there. Okay, and tugging. Okay, so there's some kind of tugging or pull or a voice that was sternly put to her. Brisk. Okay, brisk. It was in sharp contrast to the beautiful evening. Okay, there was a brisk voice. There was some kind of interaction in which there was some damage or some bruising or harming of her skin. You know, that was like ivory, her skin. Okay, so a tugging or a pulling. Okay, these weren't words that were whispered to her as was said. They had some feeling of troubled, okay, very troubled voice and conversation. Okay, again, there's alcohol. Okay, she never felt that this would happen to her, with her coming to this place and then sinking down low into the waters where she did indeed drown. But this did, and so she's mystified a bit about it. She's a bit okay, she's kind of okay, there's some feeling of what happened. Why did this happen with this type of encounter that happened? Okay, and she still is feeling a bit this way, is my sense. Okay, so evening light again. Now we're being taken back again to that time. Okay, husband did not feel that he would hurt me. Okay, he didn't feel that way. However, with this altercation, there was some kind of happening that caused damage to her, and then she was driven off of this boat. Okay, so let's see if it was done purposely. Drowning was not done with purposeful movement. Okay, it wasn't done like this is what I want to have happen to her. It was done more in this altercation and with some kind of force, okay, that happened, in which she, fell off this boat and was taken deep under the water. Okay, and then there was nothing there that helped her. Okay, so she was really left to sink low, and with this, the water entering her nose, her mouth, her ears, and then, this, and then the death of her form. Okay, so she then entered into more of a dream state and stayed there and lingered. Okay, but now with this time, she does feel like there is that feeling that heaven is here. And with this, there isn't a sense of feeling like she's really lost anything. Let's see if this is correct. Okay, she doesn't feel like she's really been taken away, is my sense, that her spirit is still felt to be like herself. Okay, that's how she feels. Like it wasn't really, nothing was truly, cut away from her. However, she's still left feeling mystified as to what happened with this time, this experience with someone that she really cared for, and how could that happen so quickly, so suddenly. Okay, so there are questions in her, but yet she does feel mostly, some peace, some ease with what is there for her now. Her being is not really feeling very unsettled. Okay, let's see. So it is saying no. And so she will not be spending her moments, all right, crying out. Okay, she's not going to spend her moments crying out. And then you can see it going backwards again, like, retracing her steps continuously. Okay, she that's not how she's going to spend her moments. She will spend them more within this feeling that she has now, which again, she feels very much like she still has kept herself. She's kept her her dignity. Okay, she's kept her her voice. Okay, her style. Okay, this is how she feels. She doesn't feel like that was taken with her form going, because she feels all that to be her spirit. And this didn't happen quickly. Okay, it's something that's happened more as she's evolved in this time. Okay, so the feeling is like she's still featured. Okay, she's still one of the main features in her mind, in her heart, and nothing is telling her otherwise. Okay. All right, so let's see what happens as we connect. Frayed, okay, frayed, frame it. Okay, so frame this scene like a time that happened and now is gone. Frame it that way. All right, because it isn't what I feel I am truly that time. Okay, I was not always really really free feeling in herself when she was in that body. She felt, and the feeling would be taken advantage of sometimes, or used for her looks, for her outward way. And this did left a hardship on her. Now, though she doesn't feel that way, she feels like she still has all that in her spirit, but she's not feeling, taken advantage of by it. So it's a much more easeful feeling for her. Okay. And this was a sharp cutting, a sharp experience that came so suddenly without, as so many do, that she didn't have time to really reflect or look back or understand. But she's feeling like, in spite of that, she's still, again, the feeling is featured. Okay, featured, lights around her and all that kind of thing. Okay, she just doesn't feel any different, really, any different. Okay, so let's see if there's anything else. So it sounds like she's all of it's still there, minus, those outward pressures and things, is the feeling. Okay, so again, this time that I had, don't worry that it was not totally cleared up, okay? Because it doesn't matter to her. What matters is that she's not drifting anymore. She's not sinking into those depths, those waters anymore. Okay, so she's living with her, still her nature, living with that, and that's how it is. Okay, so there does seem like some wisdom that's coming from her. Anything else? So again, the ending, I am hearing, and this is again from connecting to her, is like Robert Wagner did not have in his heart wanting for this to happen. It was more of something that was a sudden kind of incident that was not, came kind of, I guess, unexpected through this brisk talk, or harsh talk or speech or whatever was happening, and alcohol and things. Okay. And she's not feeling like that is a huge thing anymore to her, okay? So anything else that really matters around Natalie Wood's reading? Something else is coming. Free from this place that I am, then death is not that hard thing in my head. It's like a thing that had its place there and now is gone, but I am again not feeling to be that world, like the way that people, put me in those boxes, right? Wow, some wisdom here, huh? Okay, so anything else? No. Okay, so I think it feels like we're done. Have a good evening. Bye-bye now.